Howdy, howdy. I'm back. I'm here. And I don't have glasses on because I broke them. Yes, Garrus is here. As you can see, he always needs to pop up. Especially when I start talking, because that's just kind of what he does. Doesn't matter if it's a phone call or like a video call or whatever. As soon as I start talking, he's like, "Ooh, who are we talking to?" So that's fun. Yeah. I'm wearing a hat today because my hair isn't good and I don't want to take the time to fix it. So we all just get this. Going to be continuing on some Metroid Prime today, as it says in the fun little title there, saying Metroid Prime Remastered. Last time, I made it to Phendrana's Drift, and I think I got the Wave Beam. So that's pretty fun. Alright, Garrus needs to come up and say hello proper. Oh, what a little puppy. I say little puppy. He's 7 years old. Almost 8 at this point. Which is ridiculous. How are you so old? Yes, I meant to stream a few days ago, so I would have been further along in this playthrough, but me with my headaches, you know how it goes. Always popping up and happening. So let's get my... Oh, I got hiccups now. Let's get my capture card up and going here. Fantastic. Is this... I want to make sure that my controller is... Yes, excellent. Full battery. My controller's been having issues charging. I think there's like a faulty plug somewhere in my... like in one of the outlets I use. So I don't know. But yeah. Crossing my legs. Gonna regret it. Because bad knees. So, yeah, as a reminder, I have a colorblind filter. I should pause that. I have a colorblind filter on to make it so I can see things better. I played for a total of 3 hours last time, and I guess including load time, well, excluding load times and breaks and pauses and everything, was just shy of an hour and a half. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's continue on and go. It's so weird not wearing glasses right now.
Ice Valley.
Ice Valley. Because that's the European name, I guess. And since I have the European narrator on, whenever I enter, like, load in a new save and whatnot, I get them. Alright, so I need to just kind of remember the controls. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the map here. Did I get the wave beam? I did not get the wave beam. So there's the wave beam door in there that I need. I get the wave beam in Phendrana, yes? There's a doorway over there that I haven't gone through, but I don't think... I need like the double jump to get up that. The space jump. That's like bullshit it with the morph ball. Let's jump again. There it is. Aha! So still need to get up one level that I can't from here. Ooh, that's deep water. Well, deeper than I was expecting. So that's the elevator back down to Magmore, which might be where I have to end up going. Yeah, alright, let's head to Magmore. Because I know off the top of my head at least one area that I haven't been. I love the ambient sounds in this game. Just in all Metroid games, really. The ambient sounds that they are able to do to, like, convey the world. It's brilliant. Howdy, 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 howdy. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat today because my hair isn't very good. And I don't want to deal with that, so hat to cover it. Could have put it in a ponytail, but sometimes my ponytails look weird. And it takes time for me to figure out blah 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 blah. I know it's not select. Yeah, and also I love this hat. Like, it's got dinosaurs all over it. And I even have matching socks. I actually, sitting on top of my camera, lives all of my hats. I have but a few. And they live on top of my webcam, and it makes it feel like it's a pit droid from Star Wars wearing a hat, because it's a camera. So with the hat on it, it just kind of makes it, you know, like, you know what a pit droid is, yeah? Yeah, these fun fellows. Pop down, pop up. There's one annoying one in the show. Whack, that's his name. Whack 47. He has a whole arc where he's the main character. It's a 4-episode arc where it's Whack, R2-D2, and a frog guy. So that's fun. You could say that shit is whack. I'm brilliant. You said amazing, haha, as soon as I said it, so it felt like that you will just, like, the fastest response. I say that and you're like, ah, yes, brilliant. I need the double jump to get up there, don't I? Or maybe that's like it down. Yeah, I forgot you were there. What up? I mean, I totally meant to do that. Everything I've just done was completely on purpose, you know? Trust me. If you don't trust me, you're lying. Okay, so where... I need the Spire Ball to continue on Fire Twist Tunnels, so maybe I head over to Talon Overworld, because Talon Overworld at this section... Wait, no, I already went to that Talon Overworld, and I don't need to go there right now. Or perhaps the Chozo Ruins? That's Vendrana. It's like there's still so much I haven't been to. And I keep pressing the wrong button to close things. Chozo Ruins there. Yeah, there's a good amount of stuff in Chozo Ruins that I haven't done that I should be able to do. Like, there's ways of doing this game completely without, like, backtracks and whatnot. Or with minimal backtracking. But I, in my infinite wisdom, do not know it. I know, it's a shock. It's gonna take forever to get to there. I'm gonna go to the Talon Overworld and then take the normal path. That door. Alright, just don't jump, that's fine too. That guy exploding broke that box that I charged a shot to hit and then just completely did not aim for it. So when I get power bombs, this is a place I can open, very much like in Super Metroid. The one entryway into Meridia. Can I kill you with other means? Probably not. If I was a space alien, I would be that guy. I keep missing my charge shots. Oh, well, that was just a bad spot to land. Jesus Christ. So my issue there was that I was pressing the charge button. Because I keep forgetting what button does what with the morph ball. Because I am good at remembering things like that. Shoot the Chozo Ruins. Well, this is not the Chozo Ruins, this is Talon Overworld, but it will take me to the Chozo Ruins. Which also, there's another pathway that I think about. I think I can go since I got the boost ball. Oh, thank ya. I can't make my way all the way up this. Yeah, I need the plasma beam and or the wave beam. Ah! I fell. Pop. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna make it. As soon as I, like, pressed the jump button and started to do the jump, I'm like, that's not gonna reach. Blowing up the light, the light plant thingy, it's faster to deal with that guy. Now, where does this take me? Does it take me somewhere I can already get to, or take me somewhere new? Because I forget. It takes me somewhere completely new. No, it doesn't. It's a pathway to an old. It's a new pathway to an old. Lets me get over this way, hopefully. Yeah. Ah, the space jump boots. I was just saying I needed those when I was in Phendrana. Very swell. I didn't realize I could press L to jump. Now let's replenish all of my ammo, health, and save as well. I feel so different without my glasses on. Because, like, I don't know. I always wear my glasses. But my glasses are currently broken. So, can't really do much about that. That goes up to the Chozo Ruins, that goes down to Magma Cavern. I'll go down to Magmore and do more in Phendrana. And then I'll start worrying about my backtracking. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm just playing Metroid, trying to figure out what room I'm supposed to exit out of. The top one there. It's no, the bottom one. Yeah. Hope you had a good stream. Jimtendo Switch. I'm just making my way through here. So I want to go through the top door because that's the one that gets me closest to Fendrana. So a big thing also with my playthrough, I'll mention it like all the time. I have a color blindness setting on because I'm colorblind. So things will look different than what people with normal vision will see, will have set. So that's always fun. Every now and then I'll see a clip of the game without any colorblind settings on, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what the colors actually look like. My stream is going very well also. Thank you very much for asking. I hope your stream went very well. Not that way, this way. Because I can't go through the other way. Nope, I was incorrect. I got it backwards. And here's an instance of the colorblind color changing. Oh, nope, that was a mistake. Jump, Samus. Thank you. She did not feel like she wanted to jump there. I wish I had the grapple beam. That's always a I wish I had. Not that horrible with the double jump. Nothing. Oh, a little bit of a heal. But nothing major. I was hoping I could have swiveled around that one there a little bit more efficiently. But alas. Flawless victory, if I might say. Now let's get back up there so I can get to Fendrana. Well, not only can I get to Fendrana, but I can also get to the upper level that I was trying to get to when I was in here earlier. Could have done that a little bit better, honestly, but... So many times in, like, playing this game in the past have I accidentally like boosted out of a like off a ledge after doing one of those door opening things. Pathway continuing. So I feel like that might lead to somewhere, but I don't know, it could easily just be a shortcut. I got a little bit worried there because I didn't have as much aerial control as I thought. And here we go. Up into the frigid Magmore Caverns. Have myself a nice cup of tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. Like, since I've been reading a lot more, every time I sit down to read, I always have a cup of tea with me. Flawless. Can I just blow you up? Yeah. Oh, this is the Chamber of Elders, if I'm remembering. Oh god, I didn't see you there. Oop. Lock on. Let go. Don't know why. Yeah, that guy just kind of popped up. I was not expecting him. I did not see him. Hi.
Recording to logbook.
An ice parasite. Delicious. Scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to the frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivores, it can exist areas hostile to most life forms. Well, realistically, the big question is how long is a generation for a parasite like that? A shell of ice encasing a water basin. The statue's hands are frozen in place. Door adorning a shaman. Depicting the bust of a shaman. Depicting the bust of a warrior. A philosopher. And an architect. Don't mind me just destroying, like, who knows how old, like, ancient artifacts on the wall. Just so I can open a door. Just doing what I gotta do. I love that it's finally clicked in my head about having the spring, the jump. Yeah, the wave beam. Oh, well, you're just gonna do that, I guess. Not gonna cover something, or cover it with something, you're just going to fully take it away from me the moment before I do anything. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Lara Croft and Samus absolutely gutting architectural and flora and fauna untouched for centuries. Oh, absolutely. They see it and they're like, ooh, I bet there's something cool behind this. And then they'll just blow it up. Now where's Biggle? That's what those tiny little things grow into. Oh, that's not what I want to scan. Oh. Sheegoth, Supreme Predator of Phendrana Drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of the Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their target. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their helpless prey. Seems like an interesting evolutionary tack to make yourself like hyperventilate after you do an attack. Oh, I'm almost dead. Well, that's why I saved not that long ago, but when I entered Phendrana Drifts, I should have saved immediately there, because now I'm all the way back at the Talon Overworld. Sheegoth. Well, there, she ate me. So nothing really I can do about that. But catch me decimating all these fauna, just living their life, doing what they are instinctively inclined to do. I evaporated that guy. It was a plant, but still, I evaporated the thing. So I forget what the dodge button is. I should probably figure that out, in all honesty. Like, I don't remember. Alright, let's go. Zoom zoom. So I need to hit that save in Fendrana. In case I die again. Not expecting myself to die, but it's a in case. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Well, yeah, I guess attack the one that's not attacking me. I didn't think it would just go through. So if I died and flung back all the way here, that means I just need to pop up to the top of this area one more time. I accidentally started the music. So there's a door there that I did not notice the first time I was up here just a few minutes ago. Oh, I see. Let me go that way first. I thought that was the sky for a minute. I'm like, I'm in a deep cave underground. Should not be the sky. But no, it's just a very hot roof. Oh, hi. A Chozo artifact. Well, there's my second Chozo artifact. I need to get all of them, all 12, to beat the game. And I have 2. Yeah, I need the power bombs to open that up. Well, that's cool. Glad I popped into there. Because that's an I need this to beat the game sort of thing. Pop. So now I definitely want to save. Now that I got the Chozo artifact that's in there. Wow, this is a used controller. The color's starting to wear off in between the buttons. I need to try and get my hands on a Zelda one. God, I'd be so happy if I could get a Zelda Switch controller. I'm so upset that I didn't pre-order one with the game. And they didn't have any spares. All of them were allotted for people buying them from pre-order. I'm sure I can find one online eventually. Well, yeah, there's always the next Nintendo system, but I'm saying I want the Zelda-themed Switch controller because it's pretty. Corridite. Like, I will gladly get the next Nintendo system when it comes out. Well, I don't know about gladly because it'll cost money. But I will get the next Nintendo system when it comes out. Alright, motherfucker. I'm ready for you this time. I will gladly take. Oh. Up we go. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Now I better beat Sheegoth this time. Because I don't want to go through that specific room just now again. Because it's So plot twist, I do actually know what the dodge button is, and I've been pushing it all along. Oh, you take hits. Hello, big ol' Sheegoth. Those are some muscles in its face there. Getting ya. Don't seem to be getting ya. Don't step on me. Ha! Gotcha. Bam, boom, bam, bam. I'm simply the greatest. And this is a fact proven by science. Why aren't you playing? Why isn't that sound alert playing? Well, that's weird. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But let's get this going. I can now open wave doors and deal damage to wave enemies. In order to change my beam, I have to hold X to switch from the visor, which is controlled by the D-pad, to X switches it to the beams, which is the D-pad. I shall have fun. I got a new beam. That means I can continue my progress. Got him. I need the plasma beam, yes? Yeah. And I don't have the plasma beam. Frankly, I forget where you get the plasma beam. I don't remember if it's in the mine or if it's somewhere else. Who knows? Not me. I'm sure lots of people know. But I'm not one of them. It's nice being able to take those guys out now. It stuns him. Oh, but I was in front of his face when he breathed out his thing. Still can't kill those guys with this. But got the wave beam, beat Sheegoth, so let's save. No, I just want to fix my headphone. Push it in again, not start the music. But he didn't even stand a chance. Okay, let's... Alright, that should have killed that guy, I just want to say. So there's a wave door that I can go through in the down below section, but No, I've been here. Though I do not remember the... No, it's not remember. Well, I frankly don't remember or know. Okay, I'm in this room. Alright, I know where I am. Why am I so bad at shooting those guys? Baffle, bab. Ice shriek bats. Flawless. This is much more efficient at killing them. Oh, I thought I got them all. Guess not. Could have looked at my map. Oh, I remember this room. Right, I need to start the things. That. In you go. And into here. I forget if this makes the water... Yeah, this opens the second side. Which activates that. Fascinating how that water's not frozen. This is... I feel like that pops me out actually at the bottom. Yeah, no, actually it doesn't. I will gladly take another energy tank. Heh. Oh, that was fun. Silly bats. Birds, whatever the fucks. Okay. Hello. Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A selective group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. I forgot that Phendrana Drifts was like immediately connected to the mine.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors.
I didn't want to be in here right now.
Recorded to logbook.
Space pirate proper. Sentient aggressor species, well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Hello. How are you doing on this fine afternoon, early evening? I'm properly paying attention and shooting the enemies. Oh, well that was a wall. But the wall snuck up on me. Yeah. Nice. A little tired. I think my stream last night was too much. But the tea you recommended was extra good. Gotta love it. Map station. I'll take it. I got a cup of tea here myself. But amusingly enough, it's just from the grocery store. You don't. Dido, just a moment. Download the map for this area. Let's check it. Yo, sick. That's an elevator right there. Probably. Research entry. Yeah, it's definitely a save station. So I need to make my way back to get to that because I would greatly like to save before I progress along these ways. So I'll have to see how much the game got updated since the OG release. A big thing also is that I have colorblind settings turned on. So this isn't actually how the game... Well, Phendrana Drifts is like... It's snowy, so things aren't really that different. But I do have colorblind settings on, so some things are a little different. Yeah, like Samus isn't really supposed to be the color that she is. The kind of like copperish goldish. But frankly, I kind of like how it looks. But that's just me, so I need like super missiles or something to get in through this door. So I gotta continue along the way that I just went. I've saved, so now I'm all set to go. But yeah, it's so wild to me when I see people playing the game without the colorblind settings on. Because it's like, yeah, that's normal, but it's so different. Like, Magmore Caverns is actually like red. Where are you? Yeah, you're just a regular auto turret. Good thing Wave Beam is real good. I like the Wave Beam. The Ice Beam is good, but also a tiny little bit annoying just for the fact that, like, ever since the first Metroid game, it's always been Wave Beam, not Wave Beam, Ice Beam takes twice as long to kill the enemies. Accessibility settings are awesome. I wish more games included them. Chicory was a great example. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't realize how much I need them until I'm in a situation where I need them. Like, I was playing, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I was on a match in Felucia, and I could not see anything because Felucia's very green, and the enemy icons were red. I'm like, I cannot see anything. I do not know who is bad, who is... I can't see anything. So I changed it, so now enemies are like a blue or a purple or something, and good guys are like a... I don't remember what good guys are. But doesn't matter. Access to Research Lab Hydra. You can't... Oh, you flew. Can't use those boxes as a shield. Fair warning, if you get into Osu, you probably would need a mod for it, since the colors and notes can be very insanely harsh on the eyes. Gotta love that. Specimen euthanized, a psychotic episode, scheduled for removal. Operational but empty. Increase validity recorded. Predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis. New pirate data. Log that number. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increase in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects. as well as unforeseen evolutions, like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success, and I killed the success. It hurt my eyes a little to play on the map. The map is too intense. Since I lose focus easily, if I focus too hard, my eyes actually hurt a decent bit, especially if the drum mode. Yeah, honestly, I can get that strain of the eyes by using it too much. Phazon fluid bath level 70%. Checking diagnosis for procedure that number. That's a Metroid Hunter. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon animatic. Yeah, I guess. Bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Access to Research Lab Aether limited to Team Sclera only. Personnel bound for a hollow observation must use West Elevator. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings to security immediately. That's a Metroid. What's that got to do with ice beetles? It's not the bath bomb we're looking for. Pirate data, log that one. Most transformations and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort, and plug them wherever we can. But it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome's SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Lots of pirate data. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yield has increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucination. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Have fun. Hope you have a good time. Hopefully, maybe one day I'll be on Twitch and see you streaming. Who knows? But nice of you to stop by. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subject transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13. Space pirate data. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indicators point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling hiccups into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Lifetime's normal, pulse is at 140%, mass increase of 4%. Decreased vital signs, cold dampening appears stable. I see you there. Good thing that guy just so happened to be taking cover next to a explosive. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be complete before specimen batch Y arrives on that number. Research outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold contaminated stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain as issues. As malfunctions due to ice occurs every day, large predators in the waste are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment items cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase of munitions and soldiers. Tissue sample from stasis tank must be hand carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Aether. Do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Specimen that optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Borodite casing of column appears weak. Xenome behavior patterns show decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Phase-on batch that shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross-infusion with batch that recommended. Mutation strain that shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. Tubular. I love how visibly obvious it is that the wave beam is stronger than the regular beam. Because it breaks boxes in one shot when it took like 3 or whatever for the regular beam. Oh, I remember this room. This is where I get the X-ray visor. I love how they just kind of ragdoll and fly away when I hit them with a missile. Upper node of astronomical holographic projector is retracted and inactive. Holographic projector extensions are currently inactive and need to be manually rotated. Use the spinners at the base of the projector to move the arms into place. Holographic spatial schematic is locked down per security directive that.
Recording to logbook.
Scans of the spatial sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike. A landmass at heading mark that returned with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be a unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a visible secondary headquarters. Holographic map coordinates data has been updated successfully.
Recording to logbook.
Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science teams continue to make progress in their biotech research. The Vendrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. A decacycle. I'm assuming that's like 10 years. Holographic sequence initialized. Yeah, this doesn't do anything just yet. I realized that I took the absolute longest way I possibly could have. Bum, 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 bum. bop. There we go, now those are active. So I never really read any of the logs or wall things or anything before, so I never really realized that these are holographic projector arms that like the projection shoots out of. I just figured that they were just kind of things that I was moving. You know, like a MacGuffin to make things happen.
Recording to logbook.
Planet Zebes, or Zebes, mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, Uthric, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 19 planet, Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Planet Twin Tubula, mass 4.1 trillion teratons. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stage of the disease, victims suffer with double vision. When the twin sights fade, the victim is near death. Exciting. Oromine 2, 2.3 million, so it's half the density. An unimaginable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Nice.
Recording to logbook.
Talon 4. 5.1 trillion teratons, so it's bigger. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object, which remains of the what remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rates of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren class 13, a barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Billium, 3.8 trillion teratons. Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Metroids, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Nice. So that's everything in this system. So let's go up and get the thingy that's up there. But before I do, let's pop a quick save, shall we? Super missiles. These are what destroyed the Corridite things. So that means benzium, or whatever, is power bombs. flawless victory, if I do say so myself. Control tower. There you are. Now the jet pirates. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I already have a scan for these guys. Yeah, flying pirates. Oh, I was hoping it would destroy that. Oh, hi. These guys have a interesting design from like the other pirates. Experimenting. Nice. Now I forget exactly where I'm supposed to go to do that. I need the plasma beam for this. Phazon infusion, stage 6, subject Metroid that. Subject mass at 180% of previous Phazon cycle, increasing dosage by 4%. Stasis tank that contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. Metroid containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustment. Temperatures below 10% centigrade will render Metroids docile. The hooked mandibles on the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy.
Recording to logbook.
The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed after his defeat on Zebes. Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate the drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capacity. I don't know. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish.
Recorded to logbook.
Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4's research facilities have been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phase-on infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phase-on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phase-on sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. How many of those? Missing the second one and a majority of the end. But I have 50% of all scan logs. Good amount of the Chozo lore. Good amount of the enemies. Like almost all of the research. And then there's the artifacts. Fascinating. Wait, I'm gonna set that. Yeah, because now I can very easily shoot a missile. Fantastic. Oh gosh, golly gee willikers. A Metroid. I thought I exterminated all of them.
Recorded to logbook.
Talon Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR388, into a unique subspecies found only on Talon 4. A Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake a attached Talon Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Splatted. Pretty bad containment if they're just able to pop out. Didn't even try. It's like, oh, alright. Bop, here I go. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phase-on madness is a concern, but refinement in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degradation, degeneration. Same word, really. All guards must use ice-contaminated gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. Directive: in the event of Metroid attack, repel creatures with missiles set to maximum concussion. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increase upon energy absorption. I noticed that. Oh, but that's going to be challenging. So let's get rid of you first. But he didn't drop anything. He did indeed drop something. There we go. Now I can get this missile tank that I honestly don't think I've ever gotten before. Started to overcorrect there a little bit. Nice. This tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526. Conservation of Elite Pirate unsuccessful. Conversion of Elite Pirate unsuccessful. Stasis tank is contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal immediate. This tank, my brain just completely shut off there, and that's the energy tank thing, not even the, like, tank it's in. But this tank permanently increases your life. And give it to me. I remember the first time I played Metroid Prime, the Metroids terrified me. As like they should. Metroid Infusion with Phase-on strain Vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in all quarantine areas, all experiments suspended pending pacification. Project Titan is suspended indefinitely. Security breaches resulting in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. Quarantine specimens exhibit highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline subject useless.
Recorded to logbook.
Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more unsuccessful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold contaminated weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal.
Recorded
What could
to
go wrong?
logbook.
Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadriparite nucleus. But the manner in which the Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. Hiccups. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of the life giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Yeah, what could go wrong? Let's get these parasitic things that can be used to wipe out whole armies and fuck around with them.
Recorded to logbook.
Ice beetle, burrowing insect with ice reinforced carapace, adverse to heat. This member of the beetle family has adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures in the Fendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, protecting the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. Yeah, not stronger than a fully charged blast. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download of tactical visor prototype for field testing. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Nice. This unit supplies power to the reinforcement force field at the bottom of the room. Nothing for me on this floor. Central tank auxiliary connection terminated. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Fendrana region approved. The use of prototype visor by security personnel approved. Well, good for them, making progress on their developments. Thermal visor interface will be sent to quarantine areas. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of unstable test subjects there. Inform command that thermal visor tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces stand out against their surroundings when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. Gears is half sleeping on his bed. Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Thermal visor. Now for my favorite part of the research facility. The part where the power goes out and stays out for the rest of the game. I already got the Shadow Pilot. Nice. That requires Ice Beam. Wanted to see if I can open those early. I like how my whole HUD changes. Missiles and whatnot are way there, and now they're up there. It's just cool. It's weird seeing a Metroid as a solid thing. Because it's a solid heat signature. But they are in fact not solid creatures. Oh, I like this. Well, how does the door open? The door has no power. But there's that. Boop. Now the door has power.
Recording to logbook.
Sentry drone, well-armed and armored security mecha. Security drones have limited intelligence but do their assigned tasks well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockdown and then attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic welfare suite can scramble visor technology as well. Yeah, too bad you can't leave that room. Yeah, like you feel like, oh, I can get out of this visor. No. Ooh, but actually, before I continue, I'm gonna run off and take like a quick little break. I didn't even realize that I just got to 2 hours. But yes, I will be right back. Oh, wrong one. Okay, I've returned. Let's continue, shall we? Right, I'm exiting this whole area because there's no power. And then I get to make my way over to there. That's acquired. That's acquired. Findrona Tower, I can get that. No, I can't. I need the plasma beam. Sun Chamber. A light room. Don't have it. The Life Grove. Hall of Elders. Findrona's Edge. Alright. Hey, you're not supposed to attach on to me. I did not push the button a second time. I need to put that out. I was hoping the Metroid would kind of attack the guy a little bit. Now, you don't have a heat signature, so you're hard to see. Now, I'm like not doing too hot right now. Good. Not as much health as I would have liked, but still a good amount of health. Well, any health is a good amount. Why was that necessary? Ha! It took a long time to fade. Oh, hi. I like how the center of the HUD also moves with my movement. It's like it's loose. It's just kind of floating there. So as I move one way, it drifts. It would have to go the other way to be how I'm thinking. I go right and it goes left because it's slow. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that words, they're coming out my mouth. And that's a fact. I don't want them to break this big box pile, but they kind of refuse to. Blowing up that one hurt. I just want the health. Just so I can be positive. Yeah, there was nothing special here. The only special thing is that, and I can't get to it without the plasma beam. Huh. I was expecting a ball guy. I was gonna save, you know? Took a while to shoot my gun after I did that drop down.
Doors unlocked.
Got him. That was a lot of health on that. Haha, losers. It's stuck. Oh, hi. The Metroids are supposed to be after you. But they're just not. Wrong button. Oh. I don't know what prey it was after, but it wasn't getting it. Not because I wasn't letting it, solely because it just wasn't doing it. Got him. Back up to full missiles. Nothing. What? That hits hard. Like, that is satisfying. Alright, let's get out of this research facility. Back out into Fendrana proper. And let's see. My tea was getting cold, so I'm like, I'm just gonna finish it. I will gladly take your missile replenishments. I boosted right at the end. What's this room called? Quarantine Cave. And there's more area not in the map download. Boss time! A floating rock. Several floating rocks. I remember when I was a kid, I used to try and put logic to a lot of things that shouldn't have logic. I remember specifically, I was like, in Pokemon, how does Onix stay together if they're just rocks touching each other? And then I remember my brother said that it's smaller rocks in between. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I was like, small, I was young. But, you know, it's video game magic. Thardus. An animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternative targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phazon irradiation leads to the instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Get him. Got him. Realistically, in my original playthrough of this game on the GameCube, which I never beat, I came really close to the end of the game. Like, I had the phazon suit and everything. I just needed the artifacts, but I didn't understand it because I didn't read anything ever. So I could have realistically beaten this game a very long time ago. Instead, the very first time I beat this game was a month or so. Maybe not quite a month, but it was really soon before this version was released. Announced / released. And I beat it on the Wii. And since they haven't done a remaster of 2 and 3 yet, I'm going to be doing the Wii when I play it. And then watch, as soon as I do play it or beat it, they're going to announce the remake release. have a temperature? I never thought about it. But those clouds were slightly visible. And I know it's a video game, but like I'm wondering if should they be visible? Oh, stop rolling. Artist used rollout. Big target. I'm kicking his ass. Yeah. He thought I wanted his hidden inside. Don't be rude and do that twice in a row. You're supposed to just take the hits and let me do what I need to do. Seriously? Finally, he did a different attack. And I did it. Only wanted to do those rollouts there at the end. I'm excited to get the gravity suit. Just because then it's a color scheme that's kind of normal. Because, yeah, with the whole colorblind filter on. I do, however, like how Samus kind of looks like copper. But I got the spider ball. Those are heated. Interesting. Okay, that's where I'm going. Oh, let's go! I greatly enjoy the spider ball. It's a nicer spider ball than Metroid 2 had. Because that one just was kind of a little bit frustrating. A zoom zoom. Make more caverns south. South Quarantine Tunnel. And then I need the ice beam to get up there. Okay. Let's go back to Magmore. Magmore's the biggest identification that there's a color scheme difference. Why is my map so... I feel like that's not how my map is supposed to be. But I don't know. Okay, so... Maps. No, save station, not map station. Always good to pop a save when you get to a save station. Just in case, you know? I don't know why I decided to go all the way around. Alright, I've gotten all the scans that I would need to get. Why did you make me fail? Didn't even notice I was in lava. Well, cool. There's 2 doors that I can go through, and also a lot of different locations through here as well. It's functional, but it's not receiving power. There are 3 nearby power nodules, must be energized for it to open. Blast of electrical energy will energize the conduits. The conduits radiate some heat that is invisible in normal spectrum. Push the wrong button. Yeah, there's nowhere I can go in this until I lower the lava. And where are you? Number 3, right there. I guess that's like pumping up the lava. Where am I? Right here. Bum 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 bum. Cool that lava. Magma. Yeah. Got it. It's lava, not magma. I think magma is the stuff that's inside, and once it breaches the surface, it becomes lava. I would just brush off the answer and be like, ah, but I don't know, I'm no geologist, but I am in fact a geologist. So it's up. So it's something I should know. Well, fantastic. I got the... who's a what's it? The E-tank. I almost, I almost tried to jump up there from the ground. I need the ice beam for this. And power bombs, it seems. At least I've been through that way now.
Recording to
Puddle Spore. Sentient floating lava mollusk protected by an impenetrable shell. A puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip into its defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects and it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. That's a word.
recording to logbook.
Yeah, I killed you all before I could get your scan. Tunneling insect burrower, similar to beetle, though it spends more time underground. It seeks seismic disturbances, then surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realize when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains, it makes up for with aggression. Lovely. I need the ice beam if I'm going to do that, and I don't have it yet.
Recorded to logbook.
Hanging rock structures appears to have a weak spot near its base. Some stalactites can be dislodged from the ceiling, allowing them to be used as platforms to cross otherwise unreachable areas. Oh, I'm not shooting high enough. That's been my issue. Oh yeah, I've almost been here. If such a sentence makes sense. Wrong button. Yeah, it's not this one. It's the one closer to the main entrance of Magmore that has the thing in it. It made a noise when my missiles got real low. And up we go. Now I'm going to be entering the room that has the elevator to Fendrana. Need ice beam. I need ice beam. want the grapple. Just because it opens so much up. I will take that. Almost back up to full missiles. Yeah. Bendesium. I guess I'm far enough into the game that the turrets are here. Good thing I already got the artifact that's this room adjacent. Gotcha. Wrong door. The exit is there. Right, I can just jump over that now. I was like, why is there fire there? What would they need that for? I'm like, oh wait, it's to stop me from jumping over. Like, there's no way you can jump over. Wait, yes there is. I'm real good at pressing Y instead of X. There we go. I'm glad I just remember certain things because that was a pain. in my first playthrough that I beat the game. Nice. Artifact of nature. And I don't even think I had the thing for it. The hint. Because these are just things that I naturally know. Totally not because I've beaten this game all of one time. These guys are only in this room. Yeah, I'll hit the save. It's been a little bit and I got an artifact. I wasn't about to miss my elevator. Didn't miss it, I fell. Don't know what that little issue there was, but I made it. And this takes me to Chozo Ruins. A lot more I can do here now that I got the plasma beam, the space jump, and the super missiles. For instance, I guess I can... Why did I never do this? Who knows? As long as I don't need power bombs, I can do anything that I am required there. Switching my beams and my missiles also switch my jump there, and I actually much prefer the jump how it is now.
Recording to logbook.
The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Yeah, I guess they won't. Yeah. Alright. Do I have to scan something first to even open them? Oh, wait, no, I see. That one is open. Unless I misread, it lied to me. I don't think it lied to me. I think I just can only break them with bombs, yes. Nice. I guess they did that on purpose. Make the one up at the top, the first open, so you have to use a bomb to try and jump up there, and so the bomb will break the second one, and you'll be like, oh, okay. Regional climate analysis complete. Abnormally low temperature at ruins site. Oh, the antechamber. Oh, sweet. Energy tank. I'll take it. So I think a big beetle is now down at the base of this. Nice. And I can probably get that. You know, I might as well try and get it now. Because I'm right here. That was a little rude. Yeah, big beetle. Wow, one shot kills it. I'll take that missile expansion. Wasn't the main one I was going for, but again, it's there. Up to 45 missiles. Nowhere near my over 100 in Super Metroid. We'll get back to Super Metroid soon, hopefully. I don't think I can get that right now. Got him. This isn't the room I wanted to go in. Well, let's go over there. I like how stepping on these things not only kills them, but more often than not they give you health. So it does absolutely nothing. So many disappeared as I rolled over them. That did a lot of damage. I was expecting something else. You were a whole mini boss. I keep accidentally strafing closer to it. Oh, right. The half pipe. Love the little hill. The Tower of Light. Now, what was that about that artifact in a room with light? Fendrana Tower. Sun Chamber. Ruins where light always shines. Move through the water there to find the artifact of Life Giver. I need the gravity suit. Yeah, I can't jump up. But that's where it is. I know I get the gravity suit in Fendrana. Because that leads to the crashed ship. Crashed frigate. There's no other purpose to this room, is there? Oh, right. I remember my first time doing this, I didn't have enough missiles. And then I left to go get more missiles and the room reset. Now, what I'm getting here is entirely optional. Oh. But it's useful.
Recorded to logbook.
Plated puffer, mutated puffer with reinforced epidermis. Phazon exposure has created a mutant strain of puffer on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. The gas within the plated puffer is just as deadly as that within their cousins. Wall crawler, single eye. The electrical field occurs is Stop it. I got rid of it. I missed. I fell. Can't blast it away if I'm shooting at the side. I was hoping for a little missile recharge. Huh. It says missile low at 10 now. Wave Buster. Press the missile button when fully charged. It's useful. That does not fall damage. I love when my shots just kind of turn. It's because the wave beam has an auto lock sort of thing. Okay, I guess I should go make my way over there. And I'll dip into the sun chamber. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sun chamber, get that the artifact. I think I need to fight a new enemy to get it, if my memory serves me correct. And then I'm gonna save. Aha! I'm a complete genius. Just plain and simple. Right, the water's not poisonous anymore. Sun chamber is up at the top. Does that say it needs... I think it just needs a missile. I don't know. We're gonna head over there and see. Let's go. Oh, they're different ones. Venom weed, poisonous plant that retracts into the ground if threatened. Venomous weed evolved to thrive in the habitat of large organisms. They lure prey with their bright-colored leaves, then detain it with tiny barbs that deliver a powerful toxin. Venom weeds are rapidly decompose anything that succumbs in their midst. I need the plasma beam. It's like, hey, we know that you're needing to get here, so let's now put a new wall in front. And lo and behold, they did. Okay, yes. So I'm getting pretty tired and also hungry. So I'm gonna stop it here and continue next time. I made a good amount of progress. I got the wave buster, I got the plasma beam, I got the spider ball, I beat a boss, I got the x-ray visor. I did a good amount of progress. So I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, hiccups. Yes, I'm going to pop that. Ooh, that was fun. I enjoy. I'm really curious as to how many streams it's going to take me to beat the game. Who knows? And you can sort of actually tell that my makeup is 2 different colors. But yes, that's gonna be it, really. Thank you all oh so very much for watching. I will see you all, well, if you haven't already, please do consider dropping a follow or following me on Twitter or joining the Discord server or anything so you can get updates as to when I go live, take part in polls. Nightbot wanted to join in there. Be part of the community, suggest games to play, get random thoughts, random updates, random fun stuff. Yeah. Thank you all also very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. A peace.